Hello, I'm Junaid Tibshirani with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. National is continuing to hold a comfortable lead over the opposition, despite its support falling 7% in August. The latest Roy Morgan poll shows support for National has dropped to 46%, having spiked in July following the announcement of a $1 billion housing infrastructure policy. It's still well ahead of a potential Labour-Greens alliance, which has 40% support. Labour has yet again failed to get any traction, with its support levels stagnant at 25.5%. Support for the Green Party is up 3% to 14.5%, while the potential kingmaker New Zealand First is up 2.5% to 9.5%. Despite people's discontent around issues like housing affordability and low wage growth, 58% of voters say New Zealand is heading in the right direction. There are signs Australia's residential construction boom has peaked. While 2016 will be a record year for new home construction, the Housing Industry Association expects sharper falls in 2017 and 18. Its call comes further to its new home sales slumping nearly 10% in July, off the back of a jump in June. Over to the US, consumer spending increased as expected for the fourth month in a row in July. The 0.3% increase was boosted by strong demand for cars. Personal income growth also rose 0.4%, pointing to a pickup in economic growth. Yet with inflation remaining low, there are question marks over whether this gives the Federal Reserve enough ammunition to hike interest rates next month. In other news, China's top 500 enterprises reported their first annual decline in combined revenues in 15 years last year. While their revenues still totaled nearly $9 trillion, they slid 0.07%. The China Daily says the decline largely represented the overcapacity-plagued coal, steel, oil and chemicals industries. The services sector contributed 41% of the revenues, outperforming the manufacturing sector at 39% for the first time. In New York, the US Treasury 10-year yield has eased back overnight to 1.59%. The oil price is down fractionally. The US benchmark price is at $47 a barrel, while the Brent benchmark is at $49 a barrel. The gold price is stable at $1,323 an ounce. The New Zealand dollar is recouping some of the losses it suffered further to the Fed's chair on Saturday, saying the case for rate hike had strengthened. It's at 72.6 US cents, 95.8 Australian cents and 64.9 euro cents. The TWI index is up to 75.9. I'm Junaid Tibshirani, and that was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.